at least one block handy, I should say, so you don't have to search around for it. And go ahead and bring your feet together and let your knees drop open. Place your hands on your hips or your low belly, unless that's not comfortable for your body. So if you don't feel like you can relax if your hands are touching, go ahead and let them open out. And begin to deepen your breath. As you become more comfortable with your breath, find a little pause at the top of every inhale and the bottom of every exhale. Reach your arms overhead and hold each elbow with one of your hands and rest your arms. Still finding the pause at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Change the cross of your elbows and take about 3 or 4 more breaths, honoring the pauses. It's a pretty big external rotation for your hip, this position. Now, a few of you may feel really comfortable in this position. So if you do feel comfortable, you can keep your legs as they are. If you need something softer for your hips and low back, then reverse, take constructive rest legs, that's feet wide, knees together. Bring your hands behind your head. Close your elbows towards your face. Exhale, roll up off of both of your shoulder blades. And then widen your elbows, tip your chin slightly up. Exhale, pulse through center. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 4, 3. Not pulling on your head at all. Hold off of your shoulder blades. Tilt to your right. Not twist to your right, tilt to your right. And as though you're reaching your right elbow towards your right hip. And pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Center, lift again. Pulse center, 8. Hold off of your shoulder blades. Tilt your upper body to your left. Pulse 8. Remember, you're aiming your left elbow towards your left hip. You're off of your left shoulder blade, best of your ability. So come up a little higher, Paula, if you can. 3, 2, 1. Good, Noreen. Back through center. Take everything down. Now do bend your knees. Reach your left leg long. Hug your right knee in. With your left leg long, slightly turn your thigh in. So left leg is turning slightly to the right as you hold your right knee to your chest. Circle your right ankle a few times one way. And then the other. Good. This is called Ardha Apanasana. Keep rolling your left thigh in. If you want to make this more of a core center rather than a stretchy thing, exhale, lift up. Aim your right knee to your right eye. So this will keep your lower back tracking. Chin away from chest. Reach your arms forward. If you want a little more work for your leg, hover your left leg up. Keep turning it in. If you want a lot more work, exhale right foot to left foot. Inhale, bring it in. Right foot to left foot. Bring it in. Good. Good. And it's 4, 3, great. 2, we're meeting back in the stretch. Everybody exhale, knee comes down. Good. Place your right foot down, keep your right knee bent. Hover your left knee in, hands down by your hips. Exhale, lift your hips up and down. Single leg lift, bridge pose. We're doing the lift on the exhale because there's a little more effort. So in yoga, anytime we come into, this is called the back bend in yoga, we usually do an inhale. But in exercise, we usually do exhale on the effort. Hold up at the top, lift and lower your right heel. Go slowly enough so you feel like you've got control through the ankle joint. So it's exhale, 2, 1. Come all the way back down. Draw your left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg long. Turn your right thigh in a little bit. That internal rotation we've been working on this week. Relax your shoulders. Roll your left ankle out. Go the other way. Pause, hang out here in the pose. If you want a little more, lift up, aim your knee towards your left eye, just tracks everything, hip, knee, ankle, foot. Reach your arms forward. If you want more, hover your right leg. If you want more than that, exhale, foot to foot. Four more if you're moving. That's it. 4, good Molly. 3, great Paula. Good Shosh. 2, nice choice, Lori. Come all the way back in. Relax down if you took that part. Left foot down, hands by your hips, right knee hovering. Exhale, lift and lower your hips. One-legged bridge. So one-legged bridges really help us to strengthen if there's an imbalance, that when you do both feet down, the strong side might take over, which you don't really feel unless you're really weak on one side. Hold up and then heel lift up and down, exhaling slowly, really pressing the ball of your foot down to stabilize your ankle joint. And it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right knee back in. Then take your right leg to the sky. Flex and point your foot a few times. By a few, I mean 4, not 3. Flex your foot, hold here, relax into the pose. If you want more, exhale, lift up, reach your arms forward. Single leg, point down, flex up, point down, flex up. Now as you're moving, turn your thigh in a little bit. Good, turn your thigh in a little bit. That's it, Barbette, great. 4, 3, 2. We'll meet back in the hamstring stretch. Good, Marcia. Point your toes. Bring your thigh across to the left. Let your left knee tip in. Relax your shoulders back. Come back through center, lower your right foot, swing your hips to the right. Drop your knees to the left. And stay here if you want to just be in a nice twist. Otherwise, prop yourself up on your left arm. Reach your right leg long, turn your toes down. We did this yesterday too. Turn your toes down, pull your belly button in. So we're practicing lifting our leg with a little more internal rotation. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower to work the outer hip. 4, 3, 2, hold up, pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stack your knees, come back down into your twist. Bring your hands behind your head. Curl your elbows towards your face. Lift up off of your left shoulder blade. That's a hard one. You may not get all the way off. Open up your elbows. Tip your chin up. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything comes back down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Come back through center. Draw your left leg to the sky. Flex and point your foot 4 times slowly. Hold your flexed foot here, stay here, or lift up off your shoulder blades. Look towards your toes so you keep that curve of your neck, and it's a moving single yoga walk. Inhale, point your leg down. Exhale, flex and lift. Point down, flex and lift. Point down, flex and lift. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the stretch here. Point your toes at the top. Move your left leg slightly to the right. Let your right knee tip in. We're not going into the twist. We're going to do 2 things before we hit the second side of that, just so you know. Let your shoulders relax back. Come through center, grab your block. I'm not going to make you move your blocks if we're not going to use them. Bring your block between your thighs. Walk your shoulder blades underneath your body just a little more clearly. And you could even do this. Well, let's do it this way. Let's do it 2 different ways. And so let's do it 3 different ways, even more fun. So keep your hips down for the first. Squeeze the block in. Reach your right leg forward with a pointed foot and turn your right thigh into the block for 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your right leg. Take your left leg forward, reach your toes, turn your thigh in. Hug the block enough to feel engaged for 8. Good. And you might be getting a lot of sensation, put your foot down, without even taking it to bridge pose. So that's option A. You could always bring your hips back down if you need to. Otherwise, let's go ahead and lift the hips. Squeeze the block in. Take your right leg forward, turn your thigh in for 8. Put your right foot down, find the pose, reach your left leg long, turn your thigh in, squeeze the block for 8. Good, bring everything back in, hold here. Now you have more information. Do you want to do the final round with your hips down, your hips up, or challenge yourself by bringing your heels up? Squeeze the block in, reach your right leg forward, turn your thigh in, 8. Right foot down, left leg, turn it in, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, lower your hips, move the block out of your way, swing your hips to the left, easy twist to the right. We're going to come into the ab work here if you want it. So hang out in the twist if you need today to just be a softer, mellower practice. Or bring your hands behind your head. Best of your ability, come up off of both shoulder blades. Look up towards your eyebrows to keep the neck long and pulse up. Keep it going. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything comes back down into the twist. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Good. Turn to your right side. Prop yourself up on your elbow. Extend your left leg down the mat. Turn your toes down. Pull your navel in. Exhale, lift and lower. Turn your toes down a little more, Molly. Your big toe. Yeah, so think more heel up. Good. 2. Hold it up. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything down. And then sit up nice and tall. Reach your legs long. Let's start with a